Hello, this is Marcia, and in this video, we're going to take a Newsela article and turn it into a scavenger hunt. Let's get started. The very first thing I did was I took a QR code and I have viewers scan it. Feel free to scan it now. You will see that it will ask you to go to a news article about Bao Bao. Bao Bao was a panda bear that was born in the United States that had to go back to China after he was so old. Once the kids are done reading the article, it's going to then ask them to go and build a storyboard that kind of demonstrates what Bao Bao would look like, or what would Bao Bao's adventure be like. So the students go in, they create a storyboard, they find the storyboard icon, and then they scan the next QR code. This QR code is going to ask the students to create a word cloud, 3 words that would describe Bao Bao on her journey to China. So we used a website called Mentimeter. You can take a look at that, and if you put in the code 193570, you can join in the conversation and post 3 words that describe Bao Bao. After the students go in and create a word cloud, the pilot somehow took a wrong turn and ended up in New Zealand. They really didn't, but this is just an example that I wanted to showcase how to use augmented reality. So we used the website called Quiver and found an airplane that's going to take the kids through New Zealand and different points in New Zealand and different things to explore. So the kids color in the plane and then they get to actually, the photo comes to life. Take a look at it, I think you'll like it. So after the pilot lands in New Zealand, the next QR code is going to talk about how much Bao Bao weighed. When she was born, she weighed as much as a stick of butter. So the kids are going to go in and they're going to go to the website Bite Size by BBC, and they're going to practice weighing different objects. After they've done weighing different objects, talking about Bao Bao's weight, they're actually going to figure out what and why Bao Bao's name, what does it mean? Well, Bao Bao means precious gift. So the students are going to go into the website and they are going to actually be able to find their name and find out the popularity of Bao Bao. So it's kind of fun. You can see how many people are named the same name as you, boys and girls, and when it was most popular. After the students explore their name, they're actually going to go to a YouTube and watch how they prepared Bao Bao to go on her trip to China. The students will be able to watch the video, and then they were going to go to the National Zoo. The students will scan the QR code, it will take them to the National Zoo, and they are going to plan a day at the zoo and stop and visit different animals. This adventure is going to lead them to Bao Bao's parents, and they're going to actually see that Bao Bao has a mom, a dad, and a brother that are still left at the zoo. Next, the students are going to showcase what they have learned. So they are going to scan the QR code that is going to take them to Pear Deck. And in Pear Deck, there are 5 or 6 questions the students are going to answer in regards to the article of Bao Bao. Finally, the last thing the students will do, they will create a s'more. No, not the chocolate and marshmallow, but rather a poster, a digital poster maker that will allow the students to share out their information about what they read about Bao Bao. What's great about this is the students can actually see where in the world other students have read their article. So you can see an example, this is my s'more that I generated, and you can see where people have visited my s'more. That's what makes it fun. We're going to try to see if they can find other students from China that will read their article about Bao Bao. This is just an example of what the scavenger hunt could look like. Here is the answer key, and in this document you will also have the map and also the Quiver activity. I hope that you enjoyed this little scavenger hunt that we created for Bao Bao and using Newsela in the classroom. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Our information is located at the bottom of the screen.